Hey, welcome to my journey into another weigh-in video. We're up late today because I had visitors. Holly and Jacob came. Didn't get to see him last week because he was sick. Oh, he was sick. He had some kind of tummy bug. And then Holly got it over the weekend, so I didn't get to see him at all last week. It's been a long, long time. You know, I see him at least once a week. She makes sure if I'm not down there for something that she brings him up here once a week. And I didn't get to do that last week. It was rough. But let me just tell you this, and we'll get to the weigh in a minute. I got up to check and see if they were coming. I didn't hear them. She's got a very quiet car. And I had the front door open already, and I was looking through the glass, and he was holding her hand, coming up them steps as fast as his little legs could climb with the biggest grin on his face. Holly said he's so excited because he knew where he was, and he could not get up and get in here fast enough. Oh my gosh. That is like when Sebastian comes, and I know they're coming. I'm listening for them. And so when they get here, I go out on the porch. I don't care if it's the dead of winter, I'm on that porch because he sees me and he gets out of that car. Up them steps he comes, grinning, giving me the biggest old hug. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love it. It's the best feeling. If y'all are momos or mamas or nannies or grandmas, whatever y'all are, y'all know that feeling. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we'll talk about why we're here. This weigh-in. So I weighed at 267.2 for a gain of 2 pounds even, and that puts me at 109.9. So I'm 0.1 away from my little thing of 110 that I got on there last week. So it was the jinx. Hot. If I have a really good gain loss, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to have a gain next week. Part of that is just because that's how it happens. I can show you my tracker. But then part of it, I guess, was me. Because here we go. Here's my sheet I've been putting my stickers on. So last Thursday we got that. So for Friday, I tracked. I changed my water to exercise. I didn't exercise. I got my protein in, and I did not go to the DT. Saturday, I didn't track anything, but I didn't go to the DT, so I got a sticker for that. Sunday, didn't track anything, but I didn't go to the DT, so I got a sticker for that. Monday, tracked, no exercise, protein, no DT. Tuesday, I thought I tracked on Tuesday. Oh, my stickers is on the wrong day. I didn't track Monday. No, I tracked Monday. I didn't track. I thought I tracked Tuesday. Maybe I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did. I just didn't sticker. And then yesterday, tracked, exercised, protein. Can't get a sticker on the DT because I went. It had been 3 weeks. It had been long enough. You'll see my haul. You'll see if I went crazy or if I was normal. I'm not going to tell you. Not even going to hint. And then today so far, since the day's not over, but I did mark exercise because I did. Now the exercise I have started doing is dancing. Not like, Paula Abdul or nothing like that. Dancing the way I can dance. I've got a Spotify playlist, I call it Dance Party. That's what Joan has with her little boys before they go take a nap. They have dance party. And I put some of my favorite songs, that you can dance to, you can move to. I put them on there. I shared it with my Facebook group. If you want to go listen to it, you can. If you want to dance to it, you might not like my songs. You might like my songs. I don't know. It's just a little different mix. And so yesterday I did 2 songs, and today I did 3 songs. So now I just move the best I can move, and I have fun. I make it play on Alexa, so it's good and loud, and it's fun. It's just fun because it's just free form. You can do anything you want to do. You don't have to keep up with anybody but yourself. You just stand there and move your leg. You can stand still and just move your arms back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and up and down and back. However you want to do it, you can just stand there with your feet and just sideways, anything. You can do exercise movements while you're doing it. Exercise dance. I don't care. You can do anything you want to do. So that is what I am trying to get in for my exercise. Now, I'm still working on my water. Just because it's not on my list, I'm still drinking my water. I did really good yesterday. I drank good water yesterday for some reason. I don't know why. But now this weekend, I didn't track because Saturday, I don't know. I can't remember what I ate. Honest to goodness, I cannot tell you what I ate. We didn't eat out. I can tell you that much. I'm trying to think what we ate for supper. I can't even think. But I didn't track, and I didn't really pay close attention to what I ate. It was kind of okay, I got up and prepped, and then I went out shopping, and so I just kind of got off kilter, and I didn't track. And then when I realized, then I just I ain't gonna track today. Sunday was a conscious decision. I'm just not gonna track. I'm just not gonna track today. I had a day like that. We did eat out, but here's the thing: we went to IHOP because we both have been craving pancakes. What I wanted was their harvest grain and nut, whatever it is. Well, that tells you how long it's been since we've been there because they don't even have them anymore. So I'm like, well, I don't even want to be here. I want to leave. I don't even want to be here. That's the only reason I came. I don't want anything else. So I'm like, I was looking at the menu. Well, they have a protein pancake. I think it's called Protein Power or Power Protein, something like that. Anyway, it's a stack of 4 pancakes, about, your regular size pancake. And it has 37 grams of protein. And it's got different grains and things in it. So I ate about a 1/4 while we were there as sugar-free syrup. We didn't get nothing on the side. Neither one of us. We didn't get no eggs, meat, nothing. And I ate about a 1/4. My stomach got full. So I brought the rest home. It took me all day and into the evening to finish those pancakes. I guess they're just so, they weren't heavy. They were nice and light pancakes. They were very good pancakes. You could not tell they had anything to do with protein. They were very good pancakes. I would definitely get those again. I would love to have the recipe. I don't know how many calories because I didn't look at that part. When I saw 37 grams of protein, I'm like, that's me. But yeah, it took me eating on them all day up into the evening. And then for supper, we had wings, and I was going to do something else with it, and then I didn't feel like it. So we had, a little pouch of sour cream and chive mashed potatoes. The little pouches. We love those things. So I ate, seriously, about that much cream potatoes and 3 wings. And then that's all I had the rest of the evening. And there was nothing else. I ate if I ate my little breakfast prep early, because we went to IHOP like brunch time. It wasn't 12 o'clock yet. Gosh, they were busy. Okay, so we get there, and there's this guy and girl coming out. Don't go in there unless you want to not get your food. We've been sitting there for 25 minutes waiting, and we hadn't even got a drink order yet. And we're like, well, we really, really want pancakes. Well, we're going over to breakfast time. I'm like, you're going to wait over there? Every time you go by breakfast time, I don't know if y'all have one, but every time you go by it, there's people outside in line. I ain't standing in line for that. It ain't happening. I can make breakfast at home. I ain't standing in line for no breakfast. You hear what I'm saying? Unless I'm on vacation at the beach and you don't have no choice. That's it. I ain't standing in line for no breakfast. We went right in. There was nobody waiting in line at the IHOP. She come over, set us at our table. Here come our waitress. We got our drink. It went long. We got our food. There was nothing to it. So he don't know if he just had in a bad section or what happened, but we had a very good experience. So that is all I ate Sunday. That is, I didn't track it, but I remember some Sunday because I had to keep eating on. I wasn't going to waste some pancakes because they were not cheap. So that's why I kept eating on them until they were gone. And most of the time I didn't even heat, well, all of the time I didn't even heat them up. I just left them in their little container because I didn't feel like messing up a plate just to eat up that much pancakes. But Saturday, I honestly cannot remember. I can barely remember what I had yesterday. What I had. And I can't go back and look at my tracker because, like I said, I didn't track. But I know we didn't eat out. And I know I cooked at home. So, whatever I did on the weekend, and I didn't track, it was either Monday or Tuesday, according to this. Or either I did track. It seems like I know I got back on track Monday. I'm like, okay, I told David, I'm like, okay, well, after them pancakes, I'm getting right back on track on Monday. And I did, except for the exercise. So I don't know if Tuesday might have been, did I go shopping Tuesday? I did. I went to the thrift stores Tuesday. Yeah. I'm confused on my days. Anyway, I've done good since then. So I told y'all before, when I eat carbs, they just don't do me the same as low carb. They just do not. Y'all can believe me or not believe me, but my body just does not do well on carbs. Complex carbs, that's a different story. I can eat beans. I can eat oatmeal. I want to meal prep some oatmeal, but I'm afraid, what if that is too much carbs every day? It makes me gain. But I think I'm going to do next week a test week because I'm really, really wanting some baked oatmeal. And I don't know what flavor, but I love baked oatmeal. And I'm really wanting some. So I'm thinking next week I may make that a practice week with meal prepping some baked oatmeal for my breakfast. And see what that does. So either I ate something Saturday to go along with my pancakes on Sunday that just didn't agree with me this week, and that's why I gained 2 pounds. Because the rest of this week, I'm telling you, I've been good. Tracking or not tracking, I've been good. And then fluctuations, I don't know. But I went back. She said, remember, as long as you have a downward trend. So I went back in my tracker on healthy because I have all my, my weights in there. I went back for the year. For the month of January, I lost 6.6 pounds. For the month of February, I gained 0.4. For the month of March, I lost 7.2. And for the month of April, I lost 9.4. So we got 6, 7, 9. That puts me at 23.6 pounds for the year. Now, that's not some big woo, January, February, March, plus 4 months. So I just told you how much I lost. But I think that's good. And it's obviously a downward trend. So that's why I'm not even worried about this week's 2 pounds. I'm not even sweating it. I mean, I've obviously contemplated what did I do that caused it, because, you don't want to repeat that. But if you don't track it and you can't have a memory like a normal person, then you don't know. I don't know. But I'm not going to worry about it. It is part of the journey, the ups and the downs. I know I'm back on track. I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. So it happened, and that's that. I don't care. That's going to be my attitude. I care, but I don't care enough to get all tore up about it. It'll iron out next week. We'll just see. We'll just see what happens next week, won't we? Now, what? Oh, this is what I was going to show you. On my shopping, you're going to get a sneak peek of what I found yesterday at the thrift store. I already filmed a haul, but I want to use these because you know how I like to find motivational things and pick a topic out and we talk about it. Well, this might be a long video. I don't know. I apologize right now. I got these. It is 60 empowering questions and affirmation cards. A deck of 60 empowering questions and positive affirmations. Used as meditation gifts, writing prompts, encouragement cards, inspirational cards, therapy tool, conversation starters. So what these are little cards like this, and they're beautiful cards. Hold on, let me show you. Look, and they're shiny. Oh, they're beautiful. They have sayings on them. Apparently, it looks like front and back. So I got those, and then right there with those were these. Believe in yourself. Think positive. Deck of 60 motivational quote cards, and these are big old cards like this. They're just plain on the back. So I am so excited for us to have some new motivation and inspiration and positive things to talk about. So I want to, and I'm going to get like one of my little wooden crates to put these in, you know. So then when I pull one out, I can put it like in the bag so I know we won't do that again or something, you know. So I'm going to pull one of these out. We're just going to talk about it right quick. I'm excited. I have not looked through these enough to know if they are talkables or just read it and, okay, have a good day. So anyway, I'm not looking, but I pulled that one right there. This is a question. How can I let go of control today? What can I do to minimize needless anxiety? Okay, that's a problem for me. I have control issues. We've discussed this before. I have control issues. I like control. Not to be an overlord. I don't like that kind of control. Like, I don't control this marriage and I got David just, you know, with a whip. I don't like things out of my control, as in just something willy-nilly, like driving. I like to drive, but I like to drive anyway. But I like to drive because I'm in control. When David's driving, he's a professional driver. He's an excellent driver. He drives for a living. But when I'm in the passenger seat, I feel helpless. I feel so just scared. Every little movement, it scares me. But when I'm driving, I'm the one in control. So I don't get scared. And I don't get anxious. And I don't get nervous. It's talking about needless anxiety. So how can I let go of control today? I don't know that I can. What I'm going to ask you in another, I wish y'all could talk to me. I don't want to do Zoom because Zoom overwhelms me. But what's wrong with control if you're not using it to overpower somebody? Like, I like control of this room. This is one place David has no say-so. He can come in here and he can look all he wants to look, but he has no say-so over this room. I control this room. It's mine. I like it that way. Why should I have to give up control over something like that? Why should I have to give up control over driving? Those are things I don't think we need to let go of. I don't know what kind of control, unless it's the kind that is oppressing someone else, that kind of control. Um, I don't really know what kind of control we should have to let go of if we're in control of our own lives. You see what I'm saying? Um, if we control, like controlling what we eat, we control that. Don't let nobody else control that for you. You handle that. That you take charge of that. So if you're in a job where you're the boss man, you control the situations. I don't see giving that up. So I'm kind of perplexed by that question. How can I let go of control today? I kind of maybe don't know what they're talking about. So if you do, let me know in the comments, because maybe you're a more perceptive person than I am. Now, what can I do to minimize needless anxiety? You got me. If you know, let me know. Like, I don't get like, I used to get bad anxiety, but I take pills for that. What can I say? So I don't have those. I used to have like panic attacks and things like that. I don't have, knock on wood, I don't have those anymore. So I guess maybe to minimize some needless anxiety, maybe you could sit down with a pen and paper and write down why it's needless. If you're like antagonizing over something, and it's just like you are just anxious to the max, maybe get you a old timey pen and paper column. Why this makes me anxious and why this shouldn't make me anxious, or anxious at the top. How would you word that? Like, why I'm anxious and why this doesn't make sense. The reality. I'm anxious because I think, XYZ is going to happen. The other column is, what's the reality behind that? Write it down. A lot of times if you see something in black and white, it kind of maybe clicks in your head a little bit more. They say if you're having problems with a person, sit down and write that person a letter, but then don't mail it and don't give it to them. Like, you can take it in there and shred it. But you will have worked through whatever issues and things that you're holding on to that you need to tell that person, that maybe telling them is not, we can't, it sounds terrible, but we can't tell everybody exactly how we're feeling, because the situation, it may make it worse. I got a situation in my head, but I don't want to, it's very personal, so I don't want to go over it. But there are things we don't tell people a lot to spare their feelings, a lot of the times. What would you accomplish by telling that person that thing? If you don't need to lay it at their doorstep, then you deal with it at yours. Write that letter, get those feelings, work them out, throw it away. So if you're feeling anxious about something, maybe writing a letter to yourself. This is why I'm anxious. And by the time you get to the end of that letter, maybe you will have figured out and sorted out reasons why you really didn't need to be anxious after all. And then you can just go ahead and shred that letter. Or you can save, this is for you, it's not for somebody else. You can save it for yourself. You can journal. I, for one, wish I did journal. I wish I did, but I don't. I do junk journals, but I don't do them to journal in. I just do them for decorative purposes. Maybe you could phone a friend. What was that game where one of the options was phone a friend? I can see it in my head. Somebody tell me, oh my gosh. Phone a friend? What was that game show? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Maybe you could phone a friend and say, should I be anxious over this? Do I have like any real reasons that you can think of? Could you help me out here? Maybe you could do that. Maybe you could sink yourself into a project, get your mind off of it by doing something. I've been working on my embroidery, and I got to say, I ain't had nothing on my mind, but if I did, boy, it would have taken it right off, because I've really been getting into it. I'm almost finished with one. It depends on how many days I work on it. I'll be through. Now, it ain't perfect, but when I get through with it, I'll show you. It's right pretty too. If I hold it up too long, you'll look at all the imperfect stitches. Maybe you can find something to do to occupy your time. Maybe you can go out and take a walk or a drive. When I used to walk, that part of that summer, I think it was part of the summer, I don't think it had got real hot yet. It might have been springtime. I would put my earbuds in and put my music on and just be out, out there in the breeze, in the sunshine, listening to my music, my mind just wandering here, there, nowhere, and it rejuvenates you. That's what happens to me in the car. When I get in the car, I just get in the car and drive with my music. That is the most cathartic thing that I do for me. And it used to be I would get me a Pepsi and a Reese cup to take along with me, but we don't do that anymore. So if I do stop, I get me a Diet Pepsi, no Reese cup. But find something like that to do to get your mind off of it. So those are just some of the things I can think of. If you think of some way to quit having this needless anxiety, to maybe switch and flip the script, then let me know down in not the description box. I am in the description box. You are in the comments. So let me know. But anyway, that is our card for today. I'm going to hush up so I can get this video edited and put up. So that'll do it for me today. This is Thursday, right? Oh, let's not forget, everything goes scheduled. We'll be live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Come out and join us. We'll have a lot of fun. So, okay, I'll see you then.